Hello and welcome. My name's Angie Holden and I'm the blogger behind the Country Chic Cottage. Today we're going to talk about laser crafts that actually sell, and I have 10 ideas for you. A laser can be an expensive purchase. Perhaps you want one for your own crafting, but you're going to need to sell some things in order to afford to purchase this laser. Or perhaps you're starting or growing your handmade business with laser crafts. The 10 ideas that I have are sure to boost your business, and it might even lead you to more ideas once you see the 10 ideas that I thought of. These are things that are personalized, your customers are going to love and want more and more of, and most of them are fairly easy to make. So let's dive into my list of items now. These are in no particular order, and you might think of other things that should be on this list, and some of these that are on the list, you might think, I would never make that. But that's okay. You are sure to get an idea or two from this list, and hopefully this will help you brainstorm even more things to make with your laser. First up is name signs. People want a personalized sign for a kid's room, a nursery. This can also include things like last names on a door hanger. Overall, you can think about things that have a name on them as something that people will want you to make with your laser machine. Second is engraved jewelry. Now, this one is from Mirrored Mindset, and it is supposed to be engraved backwards. Courtney's idea is that when you look in the mirror, you actually see it the correct way. And seriously, it's such a good and unique idea. But you can think of engraved jewelry as a product that you could sell with your laser. And I wanted to include this one because these items are small and they make lasers small enough that you can take them to a craft fair and engrave on site. So think about personalized jewelry that you can engrave at a craft fair with the laser that you bring with you. The next one is engraved tumblers of all shapes and sizes. Think about things that you can add to tumblers to personalize them that your customers will love. The best part of this one is that you can start a tumbler business and you can branch into a variety of sizes of tumblers, everything from wine tumblers to like big 40-ounce tumblers. Next up is engraving leather, and my example is leather keychains. A keychain is something that is great to give as a gift. And again, it's something that's small enough that you could personalize it on site with a super small laser. So thinking about things that you can engrave, personalize, and that are small often work well if you are selling in person. Next up is engraving pencils. And this is my friend Crystal from Life Love Creations. And here she has a name on pencils, but you can think about phrases and different things that you can add to pencils. This is perfect for teachers, back to school, and really any time of the year. Now, pencils are my example, but you could also add pens into this category and engrave on pens. My next idea is laser engraved ornaments. Now, I have some wood ornaments pulled up as my example. However, there are a wide variety of ornaments that you can make with your laser. And again, ornaments are something that people want to be personalized, and also they're small enough that you could use one of those small lasers to personalize on site. So ornaments would be a great seasonal boost to your handmade business. Next idea is all of the pet accessories. I originally started out looking for just customized pet tags with your laser, but this shop pulled up and I loved them, and they had tons of different pet accessories that they were making. So think about ideas for pets that you can make with your laser. Again, these things are small. You can personalize them on site, and small things don't take up a ton of room when you need to stock inventory. Plus, they're quick and easy to make, which makes them a win-win. Next up are custom name bag tags, or you can use the same idea as a keychain. Again, going back to the idea of a name. Now, this is an idea with acrylic. I wanted to include some acrylic ideas as well as ideas with wood. Again, this is from Life Love Creations, and she does a great job selling these bag tags as well as keychains where you personalize them and cut out someone's name. Now, this idea could also translate to things like tumbler toppers for adding a word or a name to the top of a tumbler, and those can be sold as an additional accessory on top of engraved tumblers if you're making those. Next up is custom coasters. Now, you can do wood coasters, slate coasters, leather coasters, cork coasters, variety of types of coasters. I picked this one example because it was a great example of engraving photography. So think about photos and engraving those onto a surface. Here, this photo is engraved onto a slate coaster, and it's a great example of personalization and something that people aren't going to be able to get somewhere else. And my last idea for you is cake toppers. Think birthdays, anniversaries, weddings. There are tons of occasions and people are looking for these cake toppers. You can make them out of a wide variety of material and a wide variety of designs, and they really sell well. So the overall theme of those products are customizable products that you can personalize, that are small and quick and easy to make. If you combine those 4 elements, you are sure to find a laser craft that you can sell, whether that is just to earn back the money that you paid for your laser or to create a side hustle or a full-time gig with your laser. Now, if you are struggling with which laser to purchase, I do have videos to help you with that. So start with my laser types video where I go into the different types of lasers so you can decide which type of laser is right for the crafting that you want to do. And I will link to that in the description below this video, so head there next to decide which laser you need if you don't already have one. If you do already have a laser, I would think about the products that I showed you, the 10 ideas that I showed you, and which of those would work with the laser that you have, and then narrow down what you would like to make. And it might be one of the things on this list, or it might be that you got inspired by this list to go out and look for other things to make with your laser. Either way, I hope you find that perfect product to make with your laser that your customers love. Now, if you are starting or growing your handmade business, don't miss the Crafting for Profit Live podcast. It's every other week here on YouTube, or you can find it on your favorite podcasting platform. And that's myself and Corey George, and we tackle a topic helping you to start and grow your handmade business every other week. So I hope to see you there. So thank you all so much for joining me. If you have any questions about laser crafts that you can sell, drop down in the comment section and ask away. If you liked this video and it helped you, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, head on over to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. I have videos just like this one every single week, and trust me, you don't want to miss any of those. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.